have to keep my guitar
Oh, great, thank you.
as a bit of a security blanket because, oh, hang on. Is that offer for Dove Men Plus Care? We'll look at that later. The next sandwich. When you travel in the winter, your guitar gets really cool. And then it warms up. I don't know if you guys know about wood, but it changes shape with humidity and temperature.
She's the bouncer.
That's cool, right?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm cool with it.
Right on. What would you, do you want me to sit here?
Sure.
And what's your name?
I'm Ben.
Are you the host?
Yes, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Your name is?
Nick.
So I'm gonna start it too. You ready? Yeah, go on. You ready?
Give me 1 second. All right.
Hello, you're watching LTV. I'm Ben Shortino, and tonight I have Nick Offerman with me. How's it going, Nick?
Pretty good.
Good. So, Nick, you've been on Parks and Rec for a while now, but did you always really want to break out into acting, or was this sort of a just happenstance thing that happened?
That's a very good question. I was actually working as a janitor at NBC Universal.
Really?
And they had been auditioning a lot of actors, and I was not interested in. That's false. Yes, I went to theater school. I worked in Chicago theater for years, and I never dreamed that I would get a job as good as Parks and Recreation. I was very happy working steadily as a character actor, and my wife is the hot shot in the family. You know, I enjoyed being Mr. Mullally and fetching her slippers when she'd come home from work. So it came as somewhat of a surprise when I got this show, and then my part became popular. Mm-hmm. So it's been mostly really fun and enjoyable. I never would have wanted to be so recognizable. Mm-hmm. It's kind of weird at the airport or the grocery store and when people throw bacon at me. At first it was flattering, but then it began to hurt because it's usually frozen.
Tell me about it. Also, people know you mostly for Parks and Rec, but you also do, you're the main character in Axe Cop. You had a role in the new Lego movie. So how does voice acting really differ from your typical on-TV, on-air acting?
Well, the main difference is the audience can't see you. By and large, they're looking at animated pictures. Mm-hmm. I have a lot of fun doing it. I always get in trouble with things like Axe Cop because since the story and the narrative usually creatively goes beyond the bounds of reality, mm-hmm. your voice is then required to do the same. And I always scream way too much because Axe Cop loves to scream when he chomps people's heads off.
Of course. And
then I blow my voice out, and then I get in trouble when I have to go work on Parks and Recreation. They say, "Why do you sound so hoarse?" And I say, "Axe Cop."
And one more question. Ever since, I suppose, Parks and Rec started, it seems like you've been getting a lot of sort of overtly masculine roles. The Man-Witch announcer, Axe Cop is also very manly. Was this the sort of character that you were hoping you would set out to play, or did this just sort of happen from Parks and Rec?
I agree. It's surprising. I mean, to look at me, I would cast me as more of a mincing fop, and I think I have a lot of those roles ahead of me. Mm. I'm a versatile actor. I do actually like to play all kinds of people, but the role that sort of brought me into the public eye, Ron Swanson, he's a rather manly customer, and so people want to see you. They want to they want you to specialize. They want to kind of pigeonhole you. So at the moment, people want to see me play manly guys. But you know, some of the roles I've been doing in films are more sensitive, and you know, when Parks and Rec is over, I'll be looking to do things that are as unlike Ron Swanson as possible, just because I feel like I've had a wonderful smorgasbord of manliness. Now it's time to maybe play a ballet dancer.
All right, well, I definitely look forward to that. Thank you very much for coming on the show, Nick.
My
It's been a pleasure.
Very nice to meet you.
This is Ben with LTB, and stay tuned for what we got next.
Is this going to be on the TV?